Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Washington Gun Law TV. I'm Washington Gun Law President William Kirk. Thanks for joining us. Hey, this is going to be a quick video, a little bit of a rough cut, but we did want to get some good news out to you because we don't get to do good news around here as often as we'd like. What would be the best news for all lawful and responsible gun owners nationwide? It would be, well, the United States Supreme Court is going to accept review of an assault weapon ban case. Do I got that kind of good news? Not quite yet, but you know, before you can run, you gotta walk first. And today, we do have some really good news. It is the first step in what we hope is a series of steps to finally get this issue resolved by the United States Supreme Court once and for all. So today, let's spend a few minutes and let's talk about, is the Supreme Court ready to decide assault weapon bans? Okay, before we get going too far down the road we're going down, proud to announce that this video is being brought to you by Right to Bear. That's right, legal protection for self-protection. Listen, good lawyers aren't cheap, cheap lawyers aren't good. You're not truly prepared unless you have Right to Bear back you. You will always get an attorney-answered hotline, so you will always have a confidential phone call. There are no cap limits for either civil or criminal defense. This covers all forms of self-defense. So from a fist to a firearm, from a fat lip to a dead body, you are covered, and you will have some of the nation's most passionate 2A attorneys in your corner fighting for you. And right now, if you visit my friends at protectwithbear.com and you use the promo code WGL, you will receive 10% off. Listen, you need to protect yourself so that you can protect them. Visit my good friends at protectwithbear.com. Okay, we talk about assault weapon bans all the time here at Washington Gun Law. We talk about a multitude of cases. Today we're going to be focusing on two cases, one from Maryland, one from Illinois. Both of these cases have been scheduled before a conference before the United States Supreme Court on May 16th. We'll talk about that in just a moment. What are the two cases? Well, out of Maryland, the case of Bianchi v. Frosh, now known as Bianchi v. Brown, a case which is completely final. It is ripe for the taking. This deals with Maryland's assault weapon ban. Interesting to note, it deals with Maryland's assault weapon ban. There is no high-capacity magazine component in the laws that are challenged there in Maryland. Now, the other case, and we just happened to talk about this case, well, in fact, yesterday, actually, and that is the case of Harrel v. Raoul, one of the many, many challenges to come out of the state of Illinois. Now, in that particular case, that case involves not only an assault weapon ban and an unlawful gun registry, but as well as a high-capacity magazine restriction. Now, when we say that this is going to conference, what this really means is that the petitions for certiorari will be distributed to all the justices and their clerks, and ultimately there will be a conference to determine whether or not the court accepts review. This is the process that happens nearly every single time that a case is actually accepted for review by the United States Supreme Court. So all of the other cases that we've had the pleasure or displeasure of talking about here, such as Bruin, such as Rahimi, cases such as Cargill, all of them went through this exact same process to get before the United States Supreme Court. So this is a very, very encouraging piece of news. Why? Because this is the first step of which is necessary in order to get these matters actually reviewed by the highest court in the land. Now, once again, conference is going to be on May 16th. We're going to geek out and do a couple of videos over the next week or so, kind of get you more familiar with both of these cases as we head into May 16th. The cases, once again, are Harrel v. Raoul and Bianchi v. Brown, formerly known as Bianchi v. Frosh. We're going to link up all the information down below so that you can geek out on it for yourself. Hey, maybe you guys got some ideas for a video that Washington Gun Law should be doing? Well, if you do, go ahead and click on that link right there, because candidly, some of the best videos we've ever did weren't really our ideas to begin with. Now, listen, if you got any other questions about this issue or anything else related to what's left of our Second Amendment right, you guys should know how to get a hold of Washington Gun Law by now. If you don't, that's okay. That information is down there in the description box. And then finally, let's everyone remember that part of being the lawful and responsible gun owner, like we talk about all the time here, is to know what the law is in every situation, how it applies to you in any instance that you may find yourself. Until next time, thanks for watching and stay safe.